I don't want no engagement ring.
1972.
I want to hear the
Wedding bells ringing, darling. Let us walk down the aisle. Engagement will take too long. Let we do one thing and done.
That was a classic.
Yeah, that was a classic one there. That was one of my 7-inch that I did in 1972, Engagement Ring, which was, of course, that played a lot on the road for Carnival, for Trinidad and Tobago Carnival in that year. Yeah.
Remember, you're talking and you're looking at the Calypso Queen of the world. The only woman still today who has won the Calypso Monarch, the Calypso Queen, and the Road March title.
The Road March title first in 1977 and the Calypso Monarch in 1978, along with the Road March, 78 and the runner-up also.
A title or titles that no other woman in the Calypso business has to her name.
But in that year, 1977, I won they call it the Triple Crown, the Calypso Queen, the Calypso Monarch, and the Road March, and the Road March Second.
This is Calypso Rose. MacArthur Lewis Sandy, or is it the other way around?
MacArthur Sandy Lewis.
All right.
My maiden name is really Sandy. I was married to Lewis from this sweet Lewis guy from St. Thomas, the Virgin Islands. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Glorious years?
Glorious years. Magnificent, glorious years. I could indeed say those years were fabulous.
Calypso Rose, Brother Valentino.
Yes, I remember him when he came into the Calypso 10, which I was performing, the original Young Brigade. And he came into the late 60s, I think it was 69 or early 70. Mm-hmm. And the tune that he sang that year, to me, is that's a classic. That is a classic. Life is a stage, and we are the actors. Everybody have a role to portray. That is a masterpiece up to today.
If music be the food of love, let's play on.
Life is a stage, and we are the actors, and everybody have a part to play. Like a never-ending movie with all different characters, each one have a role to portray. Down to the scavengers and them barristers, all them doctors and lawyers and these ministers. So this honorable this and this honorable that, and this lady so and so is a part all them people playing. I want you to know. So don't blame the politician anytime you find you get bad administration. Oh no, that was meant to be. The fella is playing his role superbly. Now don't blame the judges for their injustice. Why blame the criminals, I say? It's a part they come out to play. This movie starts in the Garden of Eden. The star and co-star was Adam and Eve. Hey, they played their part. Now they are dead, but not forgotten. And when I study the role of Adam, it makes me grieve. Shows man should be able to take example and see from the beginning, woman was trouble. But then your rule is according to your script, I say, and your fate will be judgment day. And according to the part that you play, the master will pay. Now down to the little children, from the time they born, they join life great movie. But some of us fathers, my friend, through some wicked women, never saw our baby. Although abortion is just an act, believe me friends, I don't like that part at all. Plenty women go bald when the curtain falls. Trinidad has some scenes that I go often. The acting is greater than on Broadway. Not even on the movie screens. You could see people perform like Trinidadians are talking about, man, how they could play. Trinidad, as we all know, chief role is Calypso. Then featuring playing pan and dancing limbo. But for playing the part of smart man and smart woman, I protect my hand. And for creating a big impression is a Trinidadian. Now the ambitious guy with the jacket and tie, who walks the road and hold up his head high. You would shock to know where that same ambitious fella head does go. But it's a part he come out to play, and we really can keep the fella with scorn. And as they say, the show must go on.
Well, Harold, you know something, I have to go back to back up myself a little bit and retract something I said a little while ago. When I spoke about 1977 with the road march and such. In 1977 was the year I won the first road march, which is called Give Me More Tempo, or in other words, I'm going down San Fernando.
Down there, plenty tempo.
Yep. Mucho tempo, man. Baila.
Right.
In 1978, when I won the Triple Crown, the Calypso Queen, the Calypso Monarch, with the tune called I Thank Thee, the road march, Come Let We Jam, with the runner-up, Her Majesty. That was 1978.
Brother Valentino, what a lovely voice he has.
Yes, he maintained that voice from in the late 60s to now, and oh boy, when I saw him on the video, singing.
Yeah.
When I saw him singing there a while ago, it took me back, and that tune really moved me, because you know Calypsonian will sing something years ago, and they never take time to think of the lyrics they are singing about. Today, that song that Valentino has just sung there, some of the lyrics send me back right now what is happening today with the abortion. It's a high topic. So you could see Calypsonians are mentors. The lyrics sometimes put you to think, take you back years in the future sometime. But it do happen. And my God, Valentine, may you still keep that voice. Still keep that voice. You're still singing the way I know you singing, man. Life is really a stage. Because what I'm seeing here now with O.J. Simpson, it's really a stage.
And speaking of life, this next gentleman that's come to sing for us, Calypso Rose, they say he's bigger than life himself. He is Alwyn Roberts, the man from Arima.
Oh! you mean the Lord Kitchener?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Let's have right now the Lord Kitchener. Keats.
And you know something?
Let's go to bed. I want to find gold to scratch me head. And then he came back and said, hit she with the pillow, she hit me with the pillow. Dim. That is, no. I call him the grandmaster of Calypso.
Well, this is Kitchie at the Metro Toronto Convention Center, singing for us one of his vintage classics.
And she telele, oh lady walk a mile and a half. And she telele, oh lady walk a mile and a half. And she telele. I did. Did not. Not love. Up the hill, down the hill, was Miss P.Y.SADEE. Mama, she was walking the distance, 2.40. But old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Pumpa, ay, and she tell it. Ay, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. She left home from Arima at 6:30. Mama, when she reached to Aruka, she buys OT. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Why-yo-yo, and she tell it. Why-yo, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. With a Martinique and towel, she tie her head. In a basket she had 2 cassava bread. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Ay, and she tell it. Ay, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it. Old lady walk a mile and a half, and she tell it.
Well, Harold, I could remember when Lord Kitchener came back from the UK back to Trinidad and Tobago. It was 1963, and I was happy to get into his Calypso tent that year as a helper, not as a contracted singer, as a helper. And Kitchener came back with some strong warning for the steel band men, because years gone by in Trinidad, without those steel band men get into a fight carnival Monday or Tuesday, no carnival at all. So it was big fight, especially Invaders, Tokyo, Desperado, was some kind of bacchanal. Kitchener came back with this tune. The road made to walk on Carnival Day.
Constable,
I don't want to talk, but I got to say, any steel band man got to venture into me band. It's a long funeral to the General Hospital. Kitchener came back with the rod of correction, and from that year, those pan men obeyed Lord Kitchener. There were no more fighting. No more chopping up and wounded and stretchers and police, And so that's the reason why we had to take off our hats to Lord Kitchener. And that's the reason why the pan men today of Trinidad and Tobago respect and honor Mr. Alwyn Roberts, the Grand Master of Calypso, Lord Kitchener.
And even today, there ain't no panorama without a kitschy tune.
Without Lord Kitchener.
All right.
That's true.